So I used to think that an over-focus on my fitness diet was the thing that was going to get me faster to my fitness goal. And if you're like me, you've probably jumped on the many diet bandwagons like salad diets, keto, juice fast, etc. But somehow, despite all of your efforts and despite literally starving yourself, the weight doesn't drop off. Well, you're not alone, because in today's video, you're about to learn from my experience, and we'll be tackling all the common dieting pitfalls that can sabotage your progress. So not only will these dieting mistakes sabotage your progress, they can also waste your time. And so we're talking about how you can avoid them. So stick to the end, because I'll be sharing my top tip to make any diet work for you. So let's start with unrealistic expectations. Have you ever set a goal to lose 5 kg in 2 weeks or 10 kg in 2 months? Well, that's a recipe for disaster, and I would really like to know how that went for you, because I have set that goal before. Years back, I wanted to lose 5 kg so fast, and so I went on a salad diet. I only eat salad, and yeah, you're right. By week 3, I burned out and I totally forgot about my goal of losing 5 kg because I was so hungry. Here's the truth about what I have discovered. Lasting results only come from sustainable habits, okay? If you're not able to sustain this habits that you're going on, if you are not able to sustain 600 calories for the rest of your life, then the chances that you're not going to be able to keep the weight off is on the high chance. But I'm sure that you want to lose the weight and you want to keep the weight off. So it's important that you implement actions that are sustainable, that you implement a diet that is actually sustainable for you. So my tip in this regard is for you to aim for little changes that you can incorporate into your diet. It could be eating veggies, it could be drinking more water. The idea is that when you fill your body with foods that are whole, if for instance you decide to incorporate more veggies, it will indirectly help you to reduce the amount of bad calories that you consume, because veggies contain fiber, which is known to keep you fuller for longer. If you also decide that you want to take water can really help you to stave off hunger pangs, because the research actually shows that most times we are actually thirsty and the body interprets that as being hungry. When you feel that you are hungry, just like take a glass of water. If you're still hungry after drinking the water, then you can then find whole foods to eat. So my number 2 tip is the tendency to skip meals and to not eat enough calories. Let's be honest, your body needs all the macros to function effectively, okay? Your body needs a sufficient amount of carbs. I know that for most people, when you finally get on a fitness diet, most times you think that carbs are the enemy, but it's not really true, because your body needs carbs to actually keep up its metabolism. If you stay away from carbs enough time, your body will actually adapt to that and will actually stop losing weight. You actually do need carbs for your body to function optimally. I know this, and I've experienced this personally, because once in a time, I decided that I was going to cut out carbs completely from my diet. I wanted to go on this very regimented diet that would allow me or would not allow me to eat carbs. And somehow I was also banking on myself that I will be able to go to the gym and be able to lift those heavy weights. But oh my God, I did this for maybe just a week and the headache levels were crazy, okay? I had a lot of headache and I wasn't even able to function optimally in the gym. So the moral of the story is that you need your carbs, okay? Carbs are not the enemy. You just need to find a way to balance your carbs alongside your protein. The third tip that I have is an over-reliance on diet food. I know that you've probably embarked on this journey, and so every time you go to the supermarket to shop, every time you go, you feel that you have a hunger craving, you have this tendency to look out for foods that have been written low sugar, low sodium, whatever it is, diet Coke. I just want you to understand that these corporations, nobody is really holding them accountable, especially if you live in Nigeria. So because you see something and the manufacturer has put low sugar on it, doesn't actually mean that it's healthy for you. And so what I see is that for most people, they still want to be able to enjoy their junk food, but then they go out of the way to overconsume because something is written low diet diet, because something is classified as low diet or because something is classified as low sodium. It actually doesn't matter. Most times these are actually marketing gimmicks that manufacturers use because they know that we are now more health conscious and they know that these things sell. So an alternative to that, if you're someone that you constantly crave snacks, is to find healthy variations of snacks that you can eat. What you can do is to actually replace them with things that are healthy. And so in my instance, what I replaced it with is actually yogurt. And so like Greek yogurt is my best friend because I actually like the taste and because it helps me to get over my cravings. Fill your pantries with things that are healthier for you, like yogurt, apple, cucumber, cashew nuts. These things are actually better for you in the long run than going to grab a snack that has been written low food or going to grab a diet Coke or a diet soda. And this leads me beautifully to my next point, which is ignoring portion sizes. I know that in the previous point I had said that you need to find a way to replace unhealthy food or unhealthy snacking with healthy options, but you also know that nutrition is kind of like a tricky thing, so be cautious of portion sizes. So just because something is healthy doesn't mean that you have the leeway to overconsume it. So for instance, cashew nuts, which I used in a previous example, it is healthy, but you also need to know that cashew nuts is high in fat. So in essence, you need to understand that these healthy foods do also contain their own amount of calories. So it's not enough for you to replace with healthy variations. You also need to be cautious of portion sizes. And so portion control is another tip that you should be mindful of. And so this brings me to my final point, which is that you need to ditch the all or nothing mentality. Okay, this fitness journey that you're going on is a lifetime commitment. It's a lifetime journey. It's not sustainable that you're never going to eat out. It's not sustainable that you're never going to eat pizza or you're never going to eat shawarma. You need to get yourself acquainted with the mindset that yes, you're allowed to do those things, but you know that you're also strong enough to hold yourself accountable to the fact that, oh, this is not something that I'm going to indulge in every day. So it's okay to indulge in fast food. It's okay to indulge in, going to restaurants to eat. There's nothing wrong with that if you do it only once a while. So it's not like every day you're going on child deck and you're ordering burger and you're ordering pizza. Find the way to incorporate balance. Okay, this video is not about cutting out every single thing that brings you joy in your life. It's just for you to find a way to prioritize balance over these things. We're humans, okay, and our bodies crave those things. Dieting is not a punishment. It is more so an expression of self-love because you love yourself enough for you to be able to be mindful or be intentional of what you consume. So you're not punishing yourself here. In fact, the studies have shown that people who have cheat days are actually able to prolong their diets longer because that cheat day brings in balance into their life. And so like personally for me, I have one cheat day in a week where I'm able to eat out or I'm able to eat junk food because I just want to do that. But that single action of incorporating a cheat day has been able to help me stay consistent with my dieting, make me remain intentional throughout the week. This is my top tip for you to remember that consistency is what really matters. So that brings me to the end of this video. Thank you so much guys for watching, and I hope that this video was helpful to you. If you have embarked on a diet before, I'd like to know what your challenges were in the comment section below, and I'd love to see you in my next one. Bye guys.